I don't know about you, but as a small farmer living in the rural areas in South Africa, winter season can really become a curse. You lose a lot of livestock because there's nothing much to eat. It happened to us this past winter. We are getting into a beautiful season now, which is summer, but it's still dry. This is how it hit us this year. I'm not sure about you. Please comment down below and let me know if your cattle and your livestock was able to survive this past winter. I don't know, ours didn't survive that much. We had a lot of cows that were just dying on us, and it was just really devastating. The worst part of it is when you are just not there to look after your own livestock and you are dependent on somebody to look after your cattle. It becomes really a devastating issue to get that call when somebody is telling you that a cow has died, and then a few weeks later another cow has died. Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel and thank you for tuning in. My name is Velile. I am a lifestyle blogger from South Africa. If you're new on this channel, you are very much welcome, and please do not forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. I really appreciate that. Please just give it a thumbs up right now so that you won't forget. On this channel, we talk about everything beautiful about the rural areas in South Africa. We showcase the beautiful rural areas in South Africa, the beautiful homes that people have built in the rural areas, the infrastructure that is developing. We showcase the economy that is potentially booming, and we encourage one another to invest back into the rural areas in the sector of tourism or building infrastructure that can help develop and create employment for others. If you are a homesteader and you have experience, we really appreciate your advice in this regard. Dying of the livestock during the winter season, besides the fact that we bought a lot of grass from the nearest farmers, big farmers, so that we can be able to feed our own cattle during the winter season, we realized something though, something that is just really mind-blowing. We found out when we slaughtered one of the cows that there were a lot of plastic bags that were inside the stomach of the cow. Guys, before we get into the story, let me just say a shout out to our friend Ria, who gave us a beautiful hamper as a family, just to console us from what we have been going through and to just congratulate us for so many other things that have just happened in our lives. I probably will talk about that in the near future, but for now let's just look at what this hamper has. Beautiful things that are in this hamper. We are just really going to indulge on it. Thank you very much, Ria. We really appreciate all of this. September was really a roller coaster for our family in the homestead and everywhere. Our relatives, we had funerals, as you guys know, I've posted that, and we had cows dying. You know, we went to United States to go and bid farewell to a man that we love so much. While we were there, we were called several times by the guy who looks after our cattle, telling us that the cattle is dying, including our beautiful goats. And we came back to South Africa and we still experienced that. It was so devastating. For me, I feel like, you know what, there are lots of issues that we need to discuss and not shy away from as people who are living in the rural areas in South Africa. As we are building and improving our rural areas, there is a lot that we are just ignoring, and it's just happening right in front of our eyes, and it is killing our economy that we are trying to build. I have turned the skins of the cows that died into beautiful carpets, and I decided to sell. That's the only way I could gain back the money that I had lost with the cows that had died. So many reasons that have made the cows died. We found out a whole lot of things when we went to our homestead just this end of the month of September. After 2 of the cows had died and this one was slowly dying, we decided to just slaughter it. When we opened the stomach, there were 2 plastic bags inside the stomach. So devastating. It proves that littering that is happening around in our rural areas, people just throw away plastics everywhere. It is really harming our own livestock. Another big issue that is really ruining our own livestock and killing our own livestock is the diapers that people are just throwing everywhere with feces, and the animals are eating that thinking it's food. We really need to stop all of that. Comment down below and tell me what's happening in your own village. The issue of diapers is really killing livestock in South Africa. People are really not managing this thing very well. Civilization has become a threat to most of us as villagers. Our rivers are flooded with disposable diapers full of feces, human feces, that our cows are exposed to when they are grazing. There is no land for grazing anymore because everywhere, wherever there is space, people are just throwing away and discarding every rubbish that they use. From their households, when they are building, plastic bags that they use for grocery shopping, the diapers, disposable diapers for babies with feces are being thrown everywhere, anywhere in the rivers. As much as we want civilization and modernization, but we are just failing to be able to come up with ideas of how we can control all of this. We know that we do not have any services that are happening in the rural areas. We do not have municipality trucks that come and pick up the trash each and every time once a week like it is in the cities. Therefore, it is upon us to make our villages look neat and clean so that we can attract people to come and invest in our rural areas. Seeing trash all over around in our environment, it is really devastating because it does not only harm us and our livestock, it also harms our environment. Think about our oceans, our beautiful oceans that we are building houses just near them. How are we going to be able to maintain and control the flooding of all of this into our beautiful oceans? As villagers in the rural areas in South Africa, we need to come up with innovative ideas of how we can be able to manage this. It is possible, it can be done. I came back to the city. I was so wanting to put this video up last week, but I couldn't. I had so much happening around, especially work-wise, so I felt like, you know what, I'll just give it to this weekend so that I can be able to post this video. It's been very difficult for me to sit down, edit and post these days. I think it's because there's a lot of work in my sector. This is when work is happening. During these times, everybody else is just needing our services, so I'm kind of like stressed with work and also trying to balance and make sure that I become consistent with posting. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video and you have enjoyed what I have spoken about. Not even just enjoying, but you probably have learned something and you are going to try by all means, if you are living in the rural areas, to keep our environment in the rural areas clean, because it is really affecting all of us. Everything in this basket was looking so beautiful and I'm sure it's going to taste wonderful. I'm just happy with the flowers because I love flowers so much. Anyway guys, I haven't asked you how your week was like last week. Mine was very hectic. I had a lot of things to do, but I also had to take care of myself. Self-care is really critical because sometimes you can lose yourself while you are busy trying to make money in the city. I went to the body and skin care where I do my lymphatic drainage. It is really helping because I came back from United States with very swollen legs and I couldn't really go for the treatment because I was very busy, so I ended up going last week. I'm so glad I did because I can even feel that my system is working better and very proper now. And the blood is flowing better. I have a problem of low blood pressure when I don't do this. So I have to do it now and again. After that, I had to just do groceries because I needed to just get some other things in the house. So guys, other than that, my beautiful week was really a blessing because I was able to do a lot of work and catch up with a lot of work that I missed out when I was in the United States. And I was able to just really give time to myself, think, and just like walk around at Melrose Arc, buy groceries, and just like feel so good. Another thing that I needed to do was to get a new kettle, because the kettle that I have in the house, it was starting to give me problems, and I was like, thank God, because I needed something new and better, and I knew exactly what I was looking for because I had a brand that I'm trying to sustain in my kitchen, so that everything is coming from that brand. So I'm trying to get rid of the old stuff so that I can bring in the new stuff. So I was looking for something that's got a very antique look, not something too modern. So come with me guys, let's just go shop for the kettle, and I need to buy groceries after that, and we're just going to head home. I love at home because they have variety of so many things. These I really love, but they are very expensive. And after all the trips that I've been taking, going to United States, coming back, going back to KwaZulu-Natal and flying, I do not have money to spend on this. So I was looking for something that's affordable. I found this one. It was 849 rand. It was really cut down to 849 because of that scratch that I've just showed you. I went back to them and I negotiated that they even take it further down because it had a scratch. I did win because they were able to sell it to me for 600 rand. I was so happy for this. I really liked it, but I also like these ones. These were so beautiful. I just want to take you guys around. This brand, it's just killing me because everything that is just here, I really need in my kitchen. I just want to renovate my kitchen, put all of these beautiful things. I do have this brand and I have everything in bright colors like green and red. You've seen myself using the dishes at home, but I need some other colors because I just want to have a variety of them. So I don't have money today, but if you care and you like to buy these, look at how they are, and they're on 25% discount. I'm sure you guys are wondering why I have this kettle burning in the middle of the store. I had to ask them to test it because it was the last on stock, and I didn't want to make a mistake of taking a kettle that does not work. So sometimes you just have to ask for these things so that when you take something at home, you are satisfied that it is working. They didn't even have the box for this. They couldn't find it, so they had to just wrap it up and put it in the plastic bag. But I was just happy for the discount that I got. For 600 rand I got this, and it coming from over 1,000 rand slashed down to 849 and then slashed down for the third time because I requested to 600 rand. At home really came through for me. I'm really happy for this purchase. So I took it home and it fits very well in my home decor, especially in the kitchen. I really love that. I will show you guys when I get home. Now I'm heading to the parking so that I can just load everything. I did buy groceries. I passed by Woolworths and I bought a few things that I needed, and I am just all happy right now. I spent a very beautiful day by myself. I even went and sat down and ate at a restaurant. I didn't shoot that because I was hungry and tired after shopping. But you know, when you do a lymphatic drainage technique on your system, it really drains you. It takes away all the toxic out, and you pee a lot because every water that is retaining in your unnecessarily in your body, it gets out and it goes out the way it's supposed to go out. It is a very good treatment if you do have money. I pay 600 rand for every session. I know somewhere it is very cheaper than that, but this one is close to me, so I always have to go there. It's better for me to go here because even if I go far for a cheaper price, I still need to put petrol and it becomes the same money. So with 600 rand once a month, I'm no longer doing twice a month anymore. I have to do once a month because now actually my body is getting better and better each and every time. You know, when you do this treatment also, it can really help you with losing weight. So probably you might like to consider. I go to the one in Melrose Arc. It's called Body and Skin Clinic in Melrose Arc. Guys, when I get home, I'll show you how the kettle looks like in my kitchen. It looks so beautiful. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you have watched up until this far, please drop a rose for me. I really need it. Sometimes we just have to encourage each other by just throwing a beautiful heart or a rose. I need that from you. Please do that. Also, please don't forget to subscribe, like, share and comment on this video. Please give this video a thumbs up. It helps me a lot because YouTube is able to refer the video to so many other people if it has so many likes, so it really helps. So this is how the kettle looks like in my kitchen. I really love this. As you can see, the brand for the kettle, it looks the same as the brand for the air fryer, and I have that also for the slow cooker, so I'm going to change the toaster next time. Until the next time, guys, let's take care of our villages in the rural areas in South Africa. We have to keep them clean. We have to stop littering. It is a must. We need to do that if we are going to develop our rural areas. Bye bye.